The Princess of Wales and other senior female royals are rushing to finalise fittings for their coronation outfits after rows over tiaras. With little more than 3 weeks to go, organisers face a race against time to finalise details of King Charles and Queen Camilla's historic crowning at Westminster Abbey on May 6. A source said royal aides are working around the clock in their determination to ensure everything is perfect for the big day. However, issues have emerged around the planning for the big event, including whether the royal women will wear tiaras into the church before the Queen Consort enters the Abbey. One source claimed that indecision between the households had also led to rows over what tiaras the female royals should wear. They added, senior female royals were only informed of outfits this week, prompting a rush to finalize fitting arrangements. In the past few weeks, it has even been suggested that royal ladies such as Kate and Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, may not even wear tiaras on the day. At the last coronation, nearly all royal women wore tiaras, and at George VI's crowning in 1937, a young Princess Elizabeth and Princess Margaret even wore coronets, small crowns. However, according to People, the conversation and decision surrounding wearing tiaras is still ongoing, with many royal watchers desperate to see members of the firm wearing their finest gowns and jewellery for the ceremony. Meanwhile, with just 25 days left until the big day, a feeling of panic has allegedly gripped the royal household as the clock ticks down for the once-in-a-generation event. Sources revealed how the King and Queen Consort have been diligently practicing their roles in a mock-up abbey, specially built inside Buckingham Palace. During a fitting for his elaborate robes, Charles is understood to have commented on how heavy they were, leading aides to privately express real fears that he could stumble while walking up to the chairs of state, where Charles and Camilla will sit in the centre of Westminster Abbey after being crowned. Meanwhile, seating plans are still not arranged, owing to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who have still not confirmed their attendance despite the April 3 cut-off point. Our source added, everything should be planned to the minute and such overruns would be a disaster. The schedule from the programme, the carriages, balcony appearance and the RAF flypast is planned to the minute, so it's all incredibly stressful. If the service is too long, or too complicated, the television audience will turn off, and that could be devastating. However, other royal sources last night attempted to dampen down the anxiety, saying, it's fair to say it will go down to the wire, but there is huge confidence everything will go to plan on the day. This is naturally a huge event, and the important point is everyone is pulling in the right direction. The King and Queen Consort want it to be perfect, as does everyone involved, which is why everything is being done to make it so. Before that, in his forthcoming memoir, Spare, Prince Harry wrote that while he and Markle were touched by the idea of the Duchess donning one of Princess Diana's tiaras on the big day, Queen Elizabeth II begged them to select something from her private collection of jewellery at Buckingham Palace instead. The Queen and her royal dresser, Angela Kelly, presented 5 tiaras from which the bride-to-be could choose, with the offerings including one of all emeralds and another with aquamarine stones. Prince Harry said everyone agreed that one stood out from the others and looked like it was made for Meg, though he didn't describe the winning design. 1 week later, when the couple inquired with Kelly about borrowing the tiara for Markle's test with her hairstylist, which Kate Middleton had advised was an arduous process involving sewing the veil to the headpiece and placing it in the exact right location on her head, Harry claims Kelly went silent. When they finally got in touch with her, she said that the tiara could not leave the palace without an ordnance and police escort, Harry wrote. That seemed to us a little exaggerated, he added, but he agreed to the protocol as time was running out. inquired with Kelly about borrowing the tiara for Markle's test with her hairstylist, which Kate Middleton had advised was an arduous process involving sewing the veil to the headpiece and placing it in the exact right location on her head, Harry claims Kelly went silent. When they finally got in touch with her, she said that the tiara could not leave the palace without an ordinance and police escort, Harry wrote. That seemed to us a little exaggerated, he added, but he agreed to the protocol as time was running out.